Welcome to Meg's Motorcycle Journey, where we explore the world on two wheels. This channel will follow me on my journey to become a better rider and explore my love of all things motorcycles. Hey guys, so this is us going to a demo ride day at Old Glory Harley-Davidson so that I could test ride a Sport Glide, which some of you have suggested.
If I was you, which I'm not, but if I was, I'd get in the habit of not putting shit on your seat. Just my thoughts.
Good tip, not a lie.
It's not a tip, it's just you got a white seat, dude. Huh?
Wow, yeah. Gotta fix the GoPro up before we go, but I guess we'll have time.
We'll do that when we come back. We'll go talk to them, figure out what we need, get our stuff, and get the GoPro ready.
Yeah.
And what am I riding?
Oh.
What are you riding?
I asked them, so the two bikes that people have most suggested to me are the Sport Glide and the... Sorry, hold on. It says I gotta call back in a minute. Sport Glide and the Heritage. So those were the two that I requested.
Yeah.
But then, like, you and Jason were all about how nice the CVO was, so I asked if they would let you
Do a CVO, and they said yeah.
What is he looking at?
I don't know what he's looking at. What would you like me to ask him?
No.
Okay.
But it's weird.
Hear that?
Look at how ugly that red is on my bike this year. I don't like it. So happy that I did not wait for it.
Yeah, me too.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
What happened in California? Had power shortage.
I have been solar riders.
Plug your cars in.
Michael, would you rather ride the
Oh, now it's got to take a snapshot.
CVO or the Fat Bob?
Either nor.
Because I think I put you down for the CVO.
Yeah, the CVO Road Glide and then Fat Boy is the second choice.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
hey,
doing
how
for
are
it.
ya?
What's up, man?
Not much, bro.
How's it going?
You know I'm a hog.
How's it going?
Good, good.
Good.
Good day, huh? Me down every
Michael,
time.
come here.
Yeah. Huh?
She said if you'd rather ride that, which I put as the second choice.
Yeah.
Hold on, who the hell is
Yeah, yeah.
Good morning, Meg and Camerman. So, although that road camp is so pretty. So I think this is the Sport Glide, so that's what I was going to try. I love this color. This is
Yeah.
only Harley color on this side.
It's chameleon paint.
Green over here.
Yeah, it's chameleon. My buddy Messick had that on his Camaro. It was sick.
I really like it.
It was sick. How you doing?
Yes, I follow you on Facebook.
Do you?
Megan.
Instagram or
Nice.
Facebook?
Facebook.
Facebook. I'm like never on Facebook. I don't do like motorcycle stuff on Facebook. I like have Instagram and then I have. I mean, I'm like in groups on Facebook, but I don't post any like motorcycle content. I have a YouTube channel and then I have Instagram.
But your picture has you on a
Yeah.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
My Facebook picture?
No.
And my son's.
Well, then you changed it.
No, it's never had me.
Really?
Maybe it's
Never.
different Megan then. Who
No.
knows?
I mean, I'm in like Harley Riders in Maryland group. I'm in like Maryland Motorcycle Riders, and I'll like comment and post stuff in the groups.
Yeah, maybe that's what
But-
it was.
Probably.
If you're on Instagram or YouTube, if you really want to like actually follow us and like see motorcycle content,
That's where we do it.
I-
But I love a good drenching when it's 100 degrees, you know?
Yes, that's what I try to tell my guys that are a part of my Widow Sons group.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's too hot. Oh, it's too cold. It's a 40% chance of rain. And I
Just get on your bike, man.
look. Let's look at that weather again. The rain chance, 40%.
Yeah.
0.02 inches.
Yo, how much rain is that?
That's going to be refreshing.
Yeah.
We're going to pray for rain.
Yeah, a
when
little
we're
bit of
riding.
rain is nice, especially in this heat.
Yes.
Yes.
But well, it's nice to meet you.
What are you riding today? Are you take that one out?
I've got I don't know if you saw me pull in. I got a real bright gold Street Glide.
Okay.
But I think I want someone to fix fairing now.
No?
That's a CVO, but
That's a
Street
CVO.
Glide.
Most of the time I can tell the CVO because it's got this.
The look, yeah.
Yeah, on the side there. Plus it says CVO on the
That one does, but there's the Road Glide. I don't see it. Because that's a Street Glide.
Maybe the Road Glide's out.
Anyway.
If you guys are ready, over here.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know what I'm riding yet. We'll see.
So, and then the other one I said, well, this is probably this one. This is it. The Road Glide CVO.
117. And what are you on? Just this Sport Glide right here.
Everybody told me to ride the Sport Glide. So. Then if I wanted something that was like sort of
When I bought my Breakout, they were trying to convince me to buy that.
Sport Glide.
Because I believe these bags are removable.
Yeah, well, they told me that everybody's saying, like, if we want more storage space when we travel, but, like, I still want
Looks good.
Right, to get this one.
Got it.
So I think I said that was first choice for you.
Second right here.
Second.
I'm down with either one of them.
Well, Michael, you pick, because this is the Heritage. This is what I said was second choice. But I want to ride the Sport Glide. The Sport Glide's more me, I feel like.
I mean, this bike is probably going to be funner to ride, if
More
that's
fun.
a word. More fun.
Would you rather ride this one, though? Ride it.
Nah, I want to take the big boy.
You can take whatever you
I
want.
want to feel that power. Just feel that power.
It's a 114.
Yeah.
That one's a 117. You need to feel
Yeah,
117.
let's roll that way. So we got to go get our helmets and stuff and check in.
Sign in or something. You said sign in over here? Yep. My right hand.
No, I don't have a card, or do I?
No, I don't have one either. You just have your license, right?
Yeah.
There's no head honcho.
Right.
You're registered.
Thank you.
Well, me, huh?
You want to turn that off for a minute? So? Holy hell, it is so hot. Again. And I have gloves, I have long sleeves. I should get no bitching in this video.
Ready to go.
What bike are you gonna ride?
Was it the CVO
Yeah, the
Road Glide?
I signed him up.
Okay, so for the CVO, we're not gonna do the second one.
Yeah.
I don't know why I chose the Sport Glide, because my bike's faster than the Sport Glide.
Do you want to change it?
It's not a matter of being It's a nice ride. I took it out yesterday and
Whatever
this
you
morning.
want.
No, everybody tells me if I'm gonna get a like touring-ish bike, that's the best one for me to get.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give it a shot.
Why? A regular Street Glide would be nice.
Yeah,
So
but
I've
she's
ridden
already done the Street
And
Glide.
I've ridden a Road Glide and I've ridden a Road King. I like the Road Glide the best out of the three of those. Honestly.
Really?
He doesn't pay attention.
So wait, what do we need to do, Zoe?
Gotta get a vest. Do we need a vest or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta get a vest, right?
If you want to sit on the bike you go ride, go ahead and have a seat on it.
All right, cool. Thank
That way
you.
you can make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
Here's Justin.
Thank you.
Which one am I on?
The red and black Road Glide CVO. Isn't that what Jay wanted?
Yeah.
Has he gotten to test ride one?
I just don't know where I'm gonna put this camera.
You did it before when we did it on here. How you feel over there, Michael?
All right.
You like that?
Yeah, it's actually pretty fun.
I mean, I kind of, despite me getting all shitty about them asking me if I was a passenger,
Yeah.
that passenger seat looks like that would be like a freaking couch like experience over there. You know, I think this is gonna be very similar to my bike style.
Style? Maybe.
Like where my bars were and stuff.
Yeah.
And I can touch so much easier on this.
Yeah, you're flat footing hard there.
Yeah, which is so So guys, as I mentioned, I take your advice very seriously, and I made an effort to go during demo day and test ride the Sport Glide because a number of you have suggested to me that it might be a good option for me to have a bike more like a touring bike in that I would have a lot of storage, but that is a little bit more of a manageable size for me. So I heard that they were going to have every single 2021 model available to us, and so I thought it would be a good opportunity for me to take your advice and try out the Sport Glide. I did not realize that it actually has a 107, so my bike has the 114, but I didn't notice a huge difference between the two. I thought it was a pretty smooth ride. I thought it had some pretty good pickup. It handled really well. Turning was really easy on it. Shifting was really easy. Probably my favorite thing is that the frame of the bike was closer to my bike. So it was smaller and easier to manage, definitely lighter. You'll hear me talk at the end, and I give you some of my thoughts on some of the pluses and minuses of this bike. One major thing that frustrated me is that it has forward controls, and I know that these things can be changed, but it definitely made it a bit harder and just seemed like it didn't make any sense to me because I thought the idea of this bike was to be on a soft tail frame but have more storage, so a little bit sportier of a bike with touring bike capabilities. But I just didn't understand why it should have forward controls. So you'll hear me talk a little bit more about that. If you guys are confused about why I'm putting out this Sport Glide test ride video ahead of Gettysburg Bike Week, I apologize. I did say I'd be getting you guys a Gettysburg Bike Week video, and I will be doing that. We just had a little computer files mishap, and I am transferring laptops, and so I did not, unfortunately, have access to all of the videos from Gettysburg Bike Week. So I will be putting that together for you guys next week. It was an awesome time. Cameraman and I both got to do some pinstriping on our bikes, which was super exciting to match our new seats. So you'll get to see some of that footage. We had a really fun time there and especially enjoyed meeting a lot of you. Our friend Doug came with us and we met a number of you guys there. So if you came up and said hi, if we got a chance to chat, we really appreciate it. We loved meeting you guys. It was a ton of fun. So thank you for that. I also, on this particular demo day, got to test ride another bike, which I will probably put out a separate video on at some point. I don't know if I'll put that out now or later. We are looking forward to doing a couple of exciting collaborations in the upcoming weeks, so stay tuned for some exciting announcement on that. Cameraman, as you heard, got to ride the CVO Road Glide. When him and I had test rode previously, if you guys have watched our video, the Road Glide and the Street Glide, both him and I preferred the Road Glide. So a buddy of ours, actually Jason, the friend that lent us his R1 in the R1 video, was interested in buying a CVO for a while, and Cameraman and him had gone and looked at a bunch of different ones. So I knew that he was interested in riding the CVO because they both talked about how it seemed like a really nice bike. So I signed him up for that, and you'll hear a little bit of his opinion at the end of this riding portion of the video of what he thought about the CVO versus the standard Road Glide that him and I had test rode also here at Old Glory Harley Davidson. Old Glory is the closest Harley dealer to my home, so we do come here fairly frequently, and I know a lot of the folks there, so they've done a pretty good job of accommodating a lot of my test ride requests. As you saw early on, Cameraman was not able to get as close to me as he normally can because they had some obvious rules for the test ride. So hopefully you guys still got some good footage and enjoyed seeing us riding on somewhat different bikes than you're used to seeing us tape on. And I look forward to hearing some of your guys' feedback as to your thoughts on these two bikes. So let me know what you think about the Sport Glide and the Road Glide CVO. So, my initial thoughts are that I liked that I could flat foot it pretty easily. It was nice that I could reach the bars pretty well. It seemed like even a little bit better than I can on my bike when it was stock. Did not like the forward controls, did not like that one bit. And it doesn't seem to make much sense to me, because if it's supposed to be like a smaller version of a touring bike, why is it set up for a really tall person? That was very uncomfortable. So, Michael, what did you think?
I thought it was extremely smooth. It was almost like riding a really small car that was a motorcycle.
Was it different than the regular Road Glide that we rode? Like, could you tell a difference between the Road Glide and the CVO?
I could. I don't know if it was the technology inside of this bike, from the suspension, the brakes. I mean, it turns. I do nothing. The bike rides itself.
Oh wait, I don't even know if this is why I shouldn't be allowed to hold it.
The bike basically rides itself. It was beautiful. It was smooth. Power was there when you needed it in all gears. The seat was extremely comfortable.
I'm about to sit in the passenger seat.
What's that?
I mean, that's a smooth bike. I don't know if I'm paying 50 grand. I don't know if I'm paying that kind of money for it, but
I mean,
they're like
it's like a couch.
that's what I'm saying. It was almost like driving a small car that would.
I could fall in love with it.
You could easily fall in love with that. I'll tell you what, on the highway, that would be a dream. I was shocked. I was shocked at the cornering in this, man.
Easy?
My God, I did nothing. I just looked and the bike went, man. Yeah, it rode itself. I didn't have to do. And then again, I'm riding a breakout with, high bars and fat tires and stuff too. But, right. So I mean,
He leans it way more than a normal person.
But it was nice. How was the Sport Glide, Megan?
I was telling them a little bit about it.
Yeah.
I liked it
Ish. What'd you like? What you didn't like?
I actually probably liked the Road Glide and the Street Glide better. The forward controls, I can't do it. Like, it's so uncomfortable for me.
You just can't reach.
Up here. I mean,
That seat's very wide too.
It's
In comparison.
I can touch way better than I can on your bike because yours is wider.
Okay.
But I can touch the ground. So I like that I could flat foot. It's light, which is nice. It's like I can definitely tell a difference between that and like a Road Glide and a Street Glide. Like maneuvering it, I like how light it is. If only it just had the mid controls, then I would probably really like it, but it doesn't.
What about the economics of it? Right.
Now the bars,
braking, the seat, suspension,
oh my
cornering.
Gosh, the back brake was
is
awesome.
amazing for you.
I'm not used to having a
See,
back brake.
her Lowrider S,
back brake.
It's horrible. It's known throughout the industry. It's a bad.
Kind of like the old bikes with drum brakes.
It's exactly what it feels like.
Push on the rear is like, this ain't stopping.
I stepped on the rear and I was like, ah!
You don't want to stomp on that because it'll stop you.
Oh, and on mine, I have to like put
Stomp
my
it.
weight on it to get anything out of the rear brake. So like,
But that was nice.
was awesome. The rear brake, I was like, oh, this is.
What about turning?
It was easy
cornering?
to turn, easy to maneuver. I would have liked the bars slightly closer, but I actually think that they were a little bit more comfortable stock than the
Stock on the Lowrider?
Hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. That's Cameraman playing around a little bit of the Sport Glide and the CVO Road Glide, and hopefully you guys will tune in next week for the video of our trip to Gettysburg Bike Week. I have been putting out less Sunday videos just to try to take a break. I got a lot going on. As you guys know, I run my law firm. Cameraman and I own another company, our car wash company. And so I didn't want to get burned out. So I've been putting out less videos. But I would love your guys' input on whether you'd prefer 2 videos a week, or if the 1 video is sufficient, or what days of the week you guys would be interested in seeing videos. I've also considered doing Thursday and Monday instead of Thursday and Sunday, or Wednesday and Saturday. So I am interested in your guys' feedback. Until next time, guys, ride safe, and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're interested in additional footage, check out our Patreon channel. The link is in the description. Thanks, guys.